Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Nikki here, who is currently sitting on the floor as I had all the things out, trying to decide what to pack in my travel journal. Now, I'm heading overseas next week, so it was time I got organised, and I've decided to use this bag to take all my goodies with. If you saw my last video, you'll see how I prepped my travel journal. And this bag I got years ago at a school fete. It cost me $2 and I decided it was just the perfect thing. I can carry it wherever I want to take it to and journal while I'm away. So let's have a look at what I've packed in here. First of all, of course, I have the actual journal cover and journal that I prepped in my last video. I did add my little traveler's notebook clip because to hold things open. So we have that. I've also popped in this front pocket my pencil case, of which actually, how about I move that out of the way and then you can see what's actually in here. I just picked this pouch. It's one of the smallest that I have, and I'm sure what I have in here is more than enough. I have a little ruler. I've grabbed a few different gel pens. I've got some jelly rolls, and because I'm heading to the tropics, I've sort of picked tropical sort of colors. I added a glitter pen. I added a brush marker. I've got a little pencil. I'm taking two fountain pens because one is blue inked, one is black inked. So I thought I would take both. Pigma Micron, very good for outlining and stuff like that. A graphite pencil and my favorite Sharpie pen, which I use for virtually all my journaling, but I might experiment with a few of these things just for something different. So that's actually not very many pens for me. I'm pretty impressed with that. Then in the case, as long as it fitted in here, I decided I would take it with me. So the first thing I have got is this plastic pouch, and I went through my stash and picked all sorts of tropical bits and pieces, and I said to myself, as long as it fits in here, it can come with me. Probably won't use half of it, but that doesn't matter. I've got things in here like these gorgeous little stick down plastic pockets. They're very cute. I got them years ago in a D-stash, but they look very tropical. I've got some large die cut leaves. I've thrown in a few tags, a couple of journaling cards, obviously some stickers. This is a cute travel sticker book I got from Kmart. That may certainly come in handy. Found these at one of the cheap shops. I've also included some tropical vibe papers that I can tear up and use as layering. Because you know, when you're away, you can get tickets and brochures and all sorts of things, but I love layering. So I've just selected a few papers from my stash. Thought these stickers were rather cute. Actually, no, they're not stickers. This is from a Daphne's diary or something like that. Thought they might be good for layering. A few more layering pieces. Everything with a sort of holiday theme. Found these stickers the other day. I thought they were quite cute. I've included a map page. This will go on the first page of my journal because where I'm traveling to is shown on here. And my first piece of ephemera, I've already collected. This was when we went to get some foreign currency. Came in this great envelope. I think I want to use this in my journal. This is a cut apart sheet of tropical leaves. I thought they might come in handy. And just a couple of other little sticker sheets from my stash that go with the theme. I am only taking one stamp set. I have quite a few beachy summery ones, but a lot of the stamps are very dark. They're all filled in, so I didn't want that. I'm just taking this one because it's just outlines. And that means I can do some watercolouring to, you know, go with whatever colour theme the page might have. So I thought this was the handiest one out of my full stash of stamps. The only other stamping things I am taking, I love my little alphabet stamps, and I've put all this in a little Ziploc bag because these do get a bit grotty when you use them, and if they all fall out everywhere, it might make things dirty. I've also included my date stamp and my favourite black archival ink, because using this, say for example with these stamps, I can then watercolour without any running. So that had to come with me. And of course a stamp, acrylic stamp block. I've just packed this rather large thin one. It will easily fit anything that I'll be stamping with. I am taking a little Chuck's Super Wipe. This is to clean my brushes with, and you know, if I happen to make a little mess anywhere, I can give things a little wipe down. I'm also taking a simple piece of packaging. 2 reasons. Number one, look, how about we do this first? I'm only taking my little tiny Jane Davenport paint set of watercolours because they're sort of bright. They definitely have a tropical vibe. So I thought that seemed like the logical set to come with me. But what I have also added is a brown. I know I could probably mix a brown with all of these, but look, I don't have time to muck with all this. I also brought a white in case I want to tone any of these down. These are little tubes of watercolour. Plus the other thing, I couldn't find my red one of those, but I found my little Faber-Castell gelato in red. And what you can do, if you rub a little bit on here and then add some water, it turns into like an instant watercolour. So I have brought this along to use with that. But I can also, if I want to do any paint smooshing, you know, you put some watercolour on and then smoosh it down on your page for an interesting background. So I thought, look, I'm just going to throw one of those in for fun. And these two loved the vibe of those, but they didn't quite fit into that pocket, so I allowed those two to sneak in. I have, of course, taken my little HP Sprocket printer and, of course, some packets of paper, photo paper. So if I want to instantly print any photos for my journaling, that's coming with me. And then finally, I have, in here has this lovely large pocket at the back. So I thought I'd put all my little tool arrangements in there. For example, we need a pencil sharpener for my graphite pencil. I need my little mini stapler, and I did, somewhere in here, I have packed some extra staples. And what I did, I use a pen and I rub it over the top and it turns them gold. So I think gold staples look a lot prettier than silver ones. My very old but very trusty fussy cutting scissors. I often tear papers for backgrounds and things, but if I want a fussy cut, these are my oldest favourite pair. I have grabbed a little tiny thin brush for watercolouring, but otherwise I will just use my watercolour brush. But I thought if I want to do anything in finer detail, just a little bit of my very favourite tiger glue. It's great for sticking down die cuts and things like that. Things that are thicker, it holds them in place perfectly. I have a little kneadable eraser. I bought myself a new one. Mine was pretty dead. Of course, how can you travel without a glue stick? I know a lot of people include glue tape runners in their travel kits or use them all the time. I live in a subtropical climate. I have tried so many brands of these glue tapes, and honestly, within a year, they've stopped working. Everything just keeps falling out. So I've given up on them. I rely on a glue stick and my tiger glue. Don't like going anywhere without my tweezers, especially for small stickers and things, so you can put them in exactly the right place. And a little water spray bottle, handy for smooshing, handy for activating my watercolours, so that's coming with me too. And I think That's everything. Empty, time to refill it. I honestly don't think I need anything else. Probably won't use half of this, but I don't care. I'm taking it anyway. So hope you enjoyed this. If there's anything that you think I must take, please put it in the comments below, because there may be something really obvious that I will regret not having. So I'd love it if you would let me know. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Thank you for watching. Until next time, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye for now.